What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel, man. And today, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but since it came across my desktop, I'm gonna have to share it with you guys. It looks like GM has halted production again for the Camaros, and it looks like it's an end to the 2022 model years, man, and they're about to start making and producing the 23 model year soon. So stay tuned for this video. Keep watching for this information I'm about to reveal for you guys.
She want me to lock it down, but I told her to pass the key. You gotta slow it down, girl, you moving too fast for me. Nobody did it like this, so they wonder, they asking me.
Okay, we back with another video, man. And now we're just gonna jump straight into this. I'm not gonna try to make this a long video because you guys can probably research this most likely. But the thing is, I'm trying to stay up to date on the news for you guys and make sure y'all all aware. If you're not aware, you wondering where you are in your build process and it's not moving. Well, now I'm gonna share a case of news for you guys. First and foremost, GM has halted production and Ford has suspended production right now on all American muscle cars. And based on this article from Fox Business, it's mostly due to supply chain issues. Ford came out and was blunt and honest saying that it was semiconductor issues, so they're just falling behind on chips. Versus GM, they really didn't declare what they were doing yet, what was the main issue. But so far, based on what's happening with the ZL11 LEs, I think they just run across like supply chain. They're not able to meet the demand as fast enough as they're making cars. So that's that. And based on the article that I'm about to have sharing on the screen here, production has been halted for 2 weeks. So production will start getting back kicked up after the 15th, if I remember correctly. So as y'all see behind me, I have a 2022 Rapid Blue SS1 LE. And now, according to the books, if you did not order your vehicle April 14th, your order, if your order did not get accepted, I should say that. If your order did not get accepted and you ordered it back in November, December, January, anytime this year, if your order did not get accepted yet by GM on the 14th, your 2022 model year Camaro will be forced to go into 2023. And when I say forced, it's not saying that the GM dealership that you place your order with, they will be doing that for you. You will need to be calling them and telling them, hey, the order that you placed for a 2022 model year needs to be placed for a 23 model year so you can be ahead of the curve. So I'm letting you guys know that now. Also, I'm bringing up my phone here, so I got a lot of notes in here, so I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Also, if you guys did get your 2022 model year satin steel and wild cherry, it's only for this year. It's going to be gone after that. So if your order again wasn't accepted by the 414, you pretty much SOL. You're not getting that color. So hopefully you guys got the color that you wanted, and hopefully your orders do get accepted if you did want that color, which is the wild cherry and the satin steel. GM haven't announced yet what color they're going to come out with, what they're going to replace it with, or anything of that nature. So that is where we at. The second thing is, you guys probably want to know, like, well, when is GM going to start taking orders for the 23 model year? Because I waited for 6 months, 7 months, and I wasn't able to get my order accepted yet, or I really wanted that color, so how can I be the first to jump in line? So based on my sources, I like hearing that, that's what Lethal Camaro use. But 2023 model year, dealerships will start accepting orders on April 28th of this month. So you guys that want to jump in and ahead and place your orders for 23 model year so you can get your car quicker, which may come around September or so, that's the date. So April 28th is the day to place your order. Now, some people been asking me on Instagram, some people been asking me personally about V6 Camaros. Because it seemed like, to be honest, during this whole pandemic, like V6 Camaros is very hard to come by. It look like some people are being forced to get into LT1s, and some people are just getting forced to get into like SSs and things of that nature, but they really want a V6 Camaro because they just want a practical car that's good on gas and things of that nature. But like that, V6 Camaros, they're still on constraint. They are probably one of the heaviest constraint items that's out there. If you notice, it's like dealerships probably force you to get an LT1 versus a V6. And the reason being for the V6 Camaro taking so long is, well, it's really not taking so long. The reason why it's on constraint is that GM has other platforms that share that same engine. And the main reason behind that is SUVs and trucks. Well, most likely SUVs. So if you think about it, how GM share their engines, the same engine that's in the V6 Camaro is the same engine that's in the Enclave, in the Traverse, in the Acadia, and any other platforms I can't think of, but that's just SUVs. That's just off the top of my mind right there. So the Camaro would be the last deal getting that engine here, because they can make more off of SUVs. And when you think about it, it's an SUV market, not a car market. So you're putting that into perspective. So if you guys want to get a V6 Camaro, you might as well cancel Christmas, because that order is not going to get accepted. I hate to say it to you guys, but it is what it is. The next thing, as we're going down the list, the PDR is still on constraint. And there's been some items, there actually been some news articles floating around that's saying that GM may discontinue the PDR after the 2022 model year, because the supplier, again, is unable to keep up. I know people would like to have that, but it's an option. So it's not like it's mandatory for vehicles like the SS1LE behind me or the ZL101LE. So if you think about the cars that it only applies to, it's pretty much going to be obsolete. And if it's constrained now, and I don't think they're going to come back with it. But most PDRs is upgraded, and they're on like a global B. I always get this confused. I think it's on a global B architecture that the new Corvettes is on, which is a better platform. Is a 1080p versus the 720 on the Camaro, so it's easier for GM just to crush the PDR on the Camaro, especially if they're going to kill the platform, you know what I'm saying? So the less options they can add to the car, the less things for them to worry about. Also, the next thing that people are affected too with right now is the ZL101LE. That is like the biggest heavy hitting car right now, and that is just due to the carbon fiber. Like the carbon fiber wing is on constraint. It's been on constraint for a couple months now. The hood, that S-track that's on the ZL1, that's becoming limited too, and even on in the cluster inside the car. So it's kind of hard for GM to meet the demands when so many people want the ZL101LE and things of that nature. So that's really what's holding them back. I feel sorry for you guys. And then also think about the features that come in there too, like whether that's on the SS or the ZL1. You got the heated and cooled seats, and just now getting to the where you can retrofit those items and then come back at a later date to get those. But when that's going to happen, who knows? We can't go back to the dealership, nobody knows. But I feel like GM's gonna have to stockpile a bunch of items and then retrofit this on every lineup, because the Camaros are not the only ones impacted. It's SUVs as well, so their whole fleet is just being impacted. For them to keep the business going and keep the customers happy, this is what they're gonna have to do, and that's what we're gonna have to deal with. The people who did get their order accepted for 2022 model year, then they will be produced anytime after June 2nd. So if your order got accepted, you got a 2022 model year, that is the last production line where they are going to stop making 2022 model years, and they're going to be focusing on 2023 model years. So if your order didn't get accepted after the 14th, like I said earlier, and it's still stuck in 1100 status and it didn't go to 2000 status. And if you guys wondering about what am I mean, is I'm just throwing numbers out there, 1100 status, 2000 status, or 3000 status, things of that nature, and check out my video up here where I'm going over the GM ordering process, where I'm explaining all of that. But so if your order did not make it to it's still stuck at 1100 status, and you didn't get an order number or a bill date to keep track on it, then you pretty much SOL, and then your order will get pushed to 2023 model year. So like that, man, that's gonna wrap this video up, because that is what I want to share with you guys. That's the latest Camaro news, what's going on right now on the Camaro, because I know it's been like, which I'm proud, man. Like there is a huge influx of people that just want Camaros out here, and that's good because people, hopefully GM sees that, and hopefully, you know, they come out with a 7th generation Camaro. Even though the sales are down, there are people that wanting that particular vehicle. So major shout out to GM for producing a great product. And like that, man, that's it on the Camaro news that I have. Is there anything else that comes up? You know, let me know. If you have any questions or concerns that you'd like to ask me, I appreciate you guys reaching out to me with questions and things like that. Be sure to drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Also, you know what? While I'm sitting here, because I've been forgetting, we're in a whole new month, and I apologize too, man. Like, this is for the people with the giveaways. You know what? I'm gonna do the giveaway right now. Because I know you guys probably think like, man, he ain't did the giveaway. It's been a month later. I have been, when I wanted to do the giveaway, work has been slamming me, man. So now I'm about to get directly into the giveaways for you guys, and I have the list of people who has entered. So we got it in here. I got it on my phone here. I got the names going on right here in the circle. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm about to click to spin it, man, with y'all. So hope y'all, whoever watching this video, whoever register, I got 9 entries, who gonna get a free merch, a free item. So we're gonna click to spin it right now. Y'all see it right there. Major shout out to Mark 6.2. You got some free merch, man. So you got some free merch on the way. So now we about to remove him, and we about to do one more person because I said it's for 2 people, man. So now I'm about to tap the wheel again. Let's get a drum roll. Look at that. Major shout out to Corey, man, with LSX Motorsports, man. He's been heavily supporting the brand, and he about to get him some free merch, man. So there y'all go, man. So like I said before, for the people who did enter into the giveaway, just go on my website. Let me know whatever item that you want. Let me know the size, and then I will work with you in the email on getting that sent to you. So like that, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.